Bree Stevens here with Lake Life Realty, and we are featuring another local business in the Lakes region. We are here in Gilmanton at the Farmer's Wife Spa, and I'm so excited to introduce you to Sabrina Reed, the owner and esthetician here.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for coming. I'm so excited.
Thank you. We're excited to show you around the space here, but first let's start with where you got started, how long you've been in the business, and what was your inspiration in the first place?
Well, I graduated aesthetic school in 2015, and I started working at a really big spa in the area in Gilmanton, and I got pregnant with my daughter, and while I was on maternity leave, they closed, and I said to my husband, well, we're just going to have to start a spa in our house. And we were mostly joking at the time, and then a few years went by, and we just really started moving towards that with the cost of daycare and just the industry itself. I just really felt like I wanted to do something very intentional that really reflects who I am and how I want my clients to be treated. And there was many times I didn't know if this was going to happen. But it was all in God's timing as far as when it was going to open. We didn't know we were going to have a pandemic. We did. We survived it, obviously. And it was just during COVID shutting down, it was a huge blessing for us. We got to actually have time to fix up the space. And shortly after the world basically opened back up again, I was able to open my doors here. So I've been an esthetician for a few years, and I love it. I love having my own business where I can control my hours, I can control how my clients are treated, like I was telling you, and really create a space that's comfortable for people, that they don't feel rushed, that they feel like they are, coming home in a sense to come and get treatment, so they can really relax and not feel judged and just feel better when they leave. So.
And speaking to them coming here and taking the time to get the spa ready, tell us a little bit more about the space. What was your vision, and what do you see when you come in the doors here?
Yeah, so the space I just really wanted to be really comforting. Like you're coming home, you hear the porch door slam as you walk in, and sometimes you're greeted by the dog or the kids. And it's very like real life and comforting. You're greeted with a hug and a smile. And our vision was just to have that farmhouse feel, because we are in our family's farmhouse. My husband's family bought it in 1943, and it's been passed down in the family since then. And I just wanted a space that was cozy, that reflected the farm and all of its history, and just having it feel comfortable.
So we've definitely accomplished that.
Thank you.
And we'll also talk about probably what are the most popular services. What services do you offer your clients?
Yeah, so it depends on the season. So pedicures are obviously really popular in the springtime, and then facials are a huge one. I do offer some body treatments. However, my newest treatment that has become very popular is the cryo skin. And it basically eliminates fat, it eliminates cellulite, it tones, it lifts, it tightens, and it's not invasive. You basically just lay there and have a transformation over time. It does take a few weeks because it takes multiple treatments, but you basically have no downtime. You get right up and go. So it's been really good for clients who are looking to achieve those types of results without having the downtime, without risk of infection, without bruising, without just not being able to really function later on, and not using chemicals to do that. So,
right. I've seen some before and after pictures, and it's truly amazing what you can do in a few sessions with you.
It really is. I wasn't a huge believer at first. I was skeptical, as with anything I do with the spa. I have to try it first, because I will not offer it to my clients if it's not going to work. So I had a client approach me, and she said she was really interested, and I was like, well, hold it, let me figure out what this is about, how much it costs, and see if I can make this work. So in a week and a half, I had sold 10 packages already, 5 treatment packages, and I was like, all right, there's definitely a need and a want for this service. So I went through, did the training, and it definitely worked. And it has been just so joyful to watch people see that transformation and just feel confident in themselves and comfortable while they're getting the service too. But my goal here is to really provide spa services that cater to local people, that they feel like they can come in, they don't have to spend a fortune, and they can still get really good results. So I'm trying to really maintain the cost and the quality of service with each client, so that anyone can come get a service. It's not just for people like tourists or people who are in the area that just have the money to spend.
Great. No, and it's a beautiful, welcoming space. You obviously support local when you see the video through. We'll be showcasing, different local vendors that you're supporting and have their products in here. And you have these different, where we're sitting, this is an old, Singer sewing machine for the manicures. Behind us, we have this pedicure station, makeup station, your spa room. You have, all these little nooks that make it really homey. And like you said, your goal of bringing, home to the locals here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. And what's the best way for people to reach out and find out more about you?
Well, I don't have a website yet. I just opened a little over a year ago, and I've entirely been by word of mouth and by Facebook only. So far that's been working, so people can reach out on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook. You can book your appointments online on Vagaro, which there is a link on Facebook as well. And they can just message me.
Okay. Yeah. Great. So the Farmer's Wife Spa here in Gilmanton. Reach out to Sabrina, and she can connect you and tell you more about her services and everything they offer here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.